Everybody ready?
Right, first question. What is your name?
My name's Christopher Brown.
Okay, and what do you do? What's your main job in life at the minute?
Well, hence the costume. It's Town Mayor's Sergeant and Crier of Wimborne Minster.
Okay, and what does that involve?
Oh, it involves a lot of dressing up, shouting and marching around the town and having fun, really.
Oh, yay!
Why do you do it?
I do it because I enjoy those things, dressing up, shouting and marching about the town.
Who do you idolise in history?
Good question. Now, I like the period of history that I'm most interested in, really, is the 17th century and the turmoil that was around the civil wars of Great Britain. And for many years, I did a lot of reenactment of 17th century battles and things, which is when I really got into wearing different costume and things. And that was a long period of study and activity, and I really enjoyed it. And I worked out one day that I'd actually been reenacting the Civil War longer than it took place, so I thought, well, maybe I should move on. So I've moved on to do radio, and I'm also very involved at the moment in researching the soldiers that came from Wimborne during the First World War and lost their lives. So I'm looking into updating all the records I can on that.
Nearly 100 years ago today, two men of this town lost their lives in the First World War. Edward William Cuff of the Royal Navy was born on the 21st of April 1883 in Studland, Dorset. He served for many years in the Royal Navy, for 12 years in fact, and he was awarded the Queen's South African Medal.
What did you do before this? Where did you live before you were in Bournemouth?
I was based up in Berkshire. I was working as a social worker for Berkshire County Council. I was Children's Rights Officer for young people in care. And when Berkshire became a broken up county, my job went, so I was made redundant. And I applied for jobs down this area, and I got one with the Children's Society in Bournemouth, and that was running some projects with them down on Holdenhurst Road. So it was really nice to move my young family here, 4 young men. They quite enjoyed the idea of being near the seaside, so it was a good move for us. These were my great uncle's medals, and he died in the First World War, and I never obviously got to meet him. But my grandma gave me these, and it was the first time I understood about war, I suppose, because I was sat with her and she was about 80 and I was probably about 12, 13, and she started crying, and I'd never seen her cry before, and she was a very strong woman. And I asked her what was up, and it was Remembrance Day, and she said she missed her brother still, who was killed in the First War. And so she said, do you have his medals? Which was very nice of her.
And what are your hobbies? What do you do in your spare time?
Well, apart from this, which takes up an awful lot of time, I'm also a radio presenter, and I've got a radio show called Skanking Delights, which goes out on Forest FM every Saturday night, 10 till midnight, 92.3.
Yo, 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 yes, it's Mr. Rob DeBank in the place with my man Dapper Dan, who's an amazing show, Forest of Earthly Delights. Tune in and listen to the man. He knows what he's talking about, and he's got a beautiful beard.
And it's a show that I've been doing for about 7 years now, and it's 2 hours of reggae, but all sorts of reggae really. I go from sort of very early blues to mento right up to dubstep occasionally. Dubstep even, yes. Heel slipper getting the speed wrong. And the track is Dancehall Thing, and thanks very much.
And the last question I have is, what makes you happiest in life?
Being with my family.
God bless you all. God bless this wonderful town. And God save Her Majesty, the Queen. Thank you very much.
Jah guide and lead us. Whoa, Jah guide and